Hey guys, how's it going? How's it going? Hope all is well. I wanted to hop on real quick. I'm really between calls right now. Just had a little lunch, late lunch. I just wrapped up a resume review session with a client. And so, one of the things immediately that I noticed is that she wasn't confident. All those changing, careers, um, she still didn't, I don't think she really believed in the content that we were creating together, right? So it's a resume review session. And of course, I walk you through all the technical stuff from, creating a master resume to serve as a repository to also customizing how to customize the content that's on your resume for a particular role or position. And it was just very, how should I say it? It was just very heartbreaking, right? Because I've worked with her. I know this is someone that I know. She's a repeat client of mine. And I unfortunately think that, if you're in a place where you don't believe in your unique skills and abilities, no one else will. And I don't mean, okay, I know that I'm good at X, Y, and Z. You have to own it. You have to walk in it, live it, breathe it. Because what happens is when you do go to write a resume and you do go on an interview or someone asks you, what is it that you do, you're going to downplay your skills because that uneasiness, that lack of certainty, it just transfers into all these other areas. And so, like I said, I know that she can do the job, right? But she would use certain or say certain words in our conversation, like, "Well, yeah, I did that, but that was just a little. Why? What do you mean? That's just a little something you did, right? If it played a very small part in a role that you've held in your work history, that counts as experience. I don't care if you did it for 40 minutes or for 40 years. Once you do something, that is now yours and you can say, yes, I did that. So I just want to, just come on and share this with someone because this is just something I'm really passionate about, okay? And from my own personal experience, I had to learn to really own my God given abilities, right? You wouldn't be pursuing that career. You wouldn't be going back to school for that thing if you weren't good at it. Or, if there's a reason behind it, right? Whether it's your passion, right? Part of your story, or something more technical. But I want you to own it because what happens is when you go on that interview and you start to talk about yourself, and you're shy and you're timid and you're really downplaying your skill sets, and you're not owning the fact that, yes, I accomplished this in a previous position that may not have been originally under that scope. If you're just kind of uneasy about it in the conversation, guess what? That HR recruiter, that hiring manager, they're not going to be too sure about you either. If you're not sure about you, no one else is going to be sure about you. So I need you to shake that off. I want you to work on your personal brand statement, your pitch. Okay, look over that resume. Look at those things that you've accomplished, right? Not just what the tasks were, but own and be proud of your accomplishments and what you have to the table. So I don't know who this is for. I just thought I would share this real quick before I head on to another meeting. But guys, own your it factor, please. You deserve it. And then there's also someone out there, an employer, that needs it and that would be a good match for you. But that's not going to happen until you are embodying, is that a word? Until you are embodying that. Okay. So own your it factor, walk in it, and know that God gave you your special set of skills and abilities. Okay. Talk soon.